Good morning, everyone. Here from MANOR, Texas on this Saturday morning. Hope your brunch plans are here with us. Watching some varsity baseball in Central Texas. It's a nice day out. Sun hasn't been peeking out of the clouds too much. Winds have stayed strong, though. If you were with us our last game, that was a big issue. A lot of dirt kicking up. And it stayed the same. It's kind of shifted in as well, so not too many deep drives out into dead center today. We'll leave the park. Here, bringing this game between the visiting Bastrop Bears and the hometown MANOR Mustangs. This is the final home game for MANOR. Had senior night on Tuesday. And Hunter Staff, senior, on the mound tonight. Pitching to number 19, third baseman Jackson Boone of Bastrop. Bears coming into this game 7-17 and a tie in a tournament game earlier this year. That one just clipping the outside corner, count 1-1. MANOR struggles have continued if you've been with us all season. 2-20 on the season, 15-game losing streak, and that one is popped foul into the visiting bleachers. And during this 15-game losing streak, a swing and a miss, got him. Austin Tabela up to bat now. Good start here for the Mustangs. Coming into this on a 15-game losing streak, being outscored 166-23 in that span. And that doesn't tell you the half of it. A lot of their games coming by the run rule. That one just a bit high. Again, the wind's starting to pick up, starting to sound like Wizard of Oz. Gonna see Dorothy and Toto pretty soon. That will be my cue to run. No storms in the forecast, though, today. Those are expected later this week in Central Texas. A couple of showers early. Last game, MANOR losing their second of the series to Pflugerville High School. Now after that strong start, just some control issues. 3-0 count. (16-2) was their last game against Pflugerville High School. And the game before that was a 10-0 here on senior night. And a 4-pitch walk there to Austin Tabela. Another rough stat for MANOR just to show you how bad it's been in the loss column. 60% of their losses have been run rules. 12 of the 20 have been by 10 or more runs, ending early. But Bastrop, look at their schedule, have never won by the run rule. All 7 wins going the distance. Good control there from Staff. Get it back in the strike zone. Swing and a miss by Peter Bacon. Shortstop. Bears wearing their gray uniforms with maroon lettering, not very broadcaster friendly to read, but we'll try and do our best. I believe that's just a single number 1. He's pretty easy. Staff just keeping Tabela honest on first base. And doing it again, catching him. Except throw is too low, and Tabela will go to third. Coronado's throw in. We'll keep him at third. That's been a lot of the struggles this year of Manor. Getting a runner on first, and you can't keep him on first. End up stealing second, or errant throws will bring him around to third. Got to think if they had a clean game and right on cue, a pass ball. Makes this one 1-0. And things like that, got to wonder if they played a clean game. No pass balls, no errant throws on steal attempts or on pickoffs. I wonder if they would have more than 2 wins on the season. They have had close games. That one just inside. Bacon doing a good job getting out of the way of that one. This one chopped foul. 2-2 the count, just the 1 out. Bastrop coming in tied for 5th with Connolly in district at 5-7. And the tale of their season has been a tale of streaks. I want to catch a little bit of dirt, but we'll call that a strikeout, I guess. Couple of stunned teammates of his. You know, the umps come and talk about their names and give their introductions to the press box. Sometimes they just stand, and sometimes they stand and yell it. Sometimes they go up and talk to them, as Coronado can't handle that one. And first pitch, Caleb Brewer makes it to first. Sometimes the umps go up and talk to him. Sometimes they can just stand and yell if it's not too loud and the music's not too loud. We were talking earlier today, and he was asked from the press box, where do you call him? He said, I call him inside, I call him outside, I call him down low, or I call them right down the middle, but I don't call them too high or too low. And that one caught a little bit of dirt and still called a strike, so looks like he's got a pretty wide strike zone, and we've talked about that. You can see it as that one lined out to Coe just over the head. Took a few steps in and couldn't get it. The throw in as 1 run will score. Luke Williams into third with a stand-up triple. Quickly making it 2-0. That brings up Owen Boone, the pitcher for tonight. Excuse me, this morning. Gotta remember what time of day it is. I'm sure the sun will peek out and remind me soon enough, as Williams inching away from third, and Boone takes a big cut for strike 1. Going back to the umpires, though, it's been an issue. I guess not an issue, just something to kind of work around, as the umpires have different strike zones, and you just have to work with what they're calling. Saw it last game, there was a pretty tight strike zone, and you know, maybe you're getting some of the outside calls, sometimes you're not. As a pitcher, you have to diagnose that pretty quickly, and it seems staff has done that here. 0-2 also helps that Bastrop has been fouling a few off, getting him in those 0-2 spots. That one chopped foul again. Boone patiently taking this at bat. Williams on third. 0-2, 2 outs. Good chance to stop the bleeding here early. Going just a bit high. Staff a little upset with him on that one. 1-2, that one to second. Clean catch, and the throw to Coronado got him, stopped him. Left a runner on third, and that brings us to the bottom of the first. Manor Bats trying to return the favor here on a Saturday morning. Stay tuned here on Vype Live. Back to action here. And we have a pitcher-on-pitcher duel here. Hunter Staff against Owen Boone. Two just facing time before, and Boone grounded out to second. Staff pops this one up. I think the Winds might take this one back. And it does, just into the fence. Staff headed to Solross University to play some baseball. Looks at outside 1-1. Last game, and we were here for on Tuesday. Staff went 0 for 2. Last one being a strikeout. Takes a good look at that one. 2-1. It's kind of been an issue for a lot of the Manor batters, just being patient, make them throw strikes. That one missing high, getting Staff into a 3-1 count. Mustangs just averaging a little over 1 run per game. These last 15 have been an average score of 11-1, and Staff takes ball 4. I think a key part of high school baseball, especially at this age and this level, is just getting base runners. We saw Manor have a couple mistakes that led to a couple runs, and you know that can happen to any team at any point, especially with this wind. You never know what the elements are going to throw at you. Able to get a couple extra bases due to an errant throw, due to dust getting in someone's eye. Definitely a possibility today. Boone's pitch outside to the shortstop, Dominic Picasso. Picasso also a senior Went 1 for 2 his last game here. This one popped up and might be the same thing. Yeah, and it dings off the pole of the fence. Just judging by the dirt, it is blowing in just a little bit, but seems to be out on the field. It's a little bit more first to third base. And Picasso swings and misses at that one, 1-2. That one on the ground between the gap. In short and third. Staff going to try and turn for 3. And he's caught in the middle. Tag applied for the first out. Picasso staying on first. Eric Fox, third baseman, up to bat. Picasso on first. And that one just missing high, 1-0. Boone just struggling with his control. That one in there, correct for strike 1. Hard to tell how much this wind actually affects the ball while it's in flight. As Fox pops this one up, wind's gonna keep this one in. And a little bit of a hesitation out there in center field, but catch is made. No easy pop flies today. Saw that for MANOR with Aaron Coe misjudging one, and that was Mason McClanahan out there in center who was doing a little dance out there before he caught it. Zeke Flores, second baseman, up to bat. Swung on a miss, quick 0-2 count. Here, 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Picasso still sitting on first. This one tipped foul. I wonder if you're a pitcher, how much your wind-up affects you. If you can hear that pounding, that's also shows you how much the wind is affecting us here in the concession stand today. That's some metal slides that are banging up against other metal. And Flores takes one inside, 1-2. That one swung on and missed for strike number 3. Ends the inning. First strikeout of the afternoon for Boone, and that brings us to the top of the second. We'll come back to MANOR after the break. Back here, top of the second now. Elijah Vaquera playing left field up to bat. That one catching the inside corner. 0-1. Also of note, behind the plate tonight, that one in the dirt for ball one, is number 19, Andrew Hoyle. See him back there instead of Shane Pike, who's been in there the last couple games. Swung on and missed for strike two. It's been kind of a catcher by committee as Pike has played, and we've seen Chavez coming in relief of him, also starting some games. That one, two-hopper to Coronado, died on that second hop and just went through his legs. And Vaquera into second with that one. Took a big first hop and then just died on that second one and went out into right. Mason McClanahan up for Bastrop. Staff missing that one, and that one rolls by. Runners advance to third. And it's things like that, pass balls, that can really affect your confidence as a pitcher. You're giving up free bases. That one catching outside for strike one. 1-1 to McClanahan. Another pass ball, and this one's going to score a run. So another run scored off a pass ball. 2-1 here to McClanahan. No outs. Also no base runners, though. Got to wonder if staff thinks about that as much as he thinks about the runs that just scored. Got to compose yourself mentally out there. Bases are clear. You don't have to worry about anyone advancing on you. Three-one pitch. In there for strike two. McClanahan taking a step towards first, and umpire just gesturing him back with that strike call. This one chopped to second. Easy play made there for out number one. Good way to battle back from staff and company. Reed Kovar, first baseman for Bastrop, up to bat now. Team up 3-0 here early. Again, no wins by the run rule, and that one down low for ball one. Only 4 runs per game for this Bastrop offense, giving up 6. Down and outside for ball two. Again, Bastrop 7-17-1. That tie coming in the third game of the year. It started out That one chop foul. Started out the year 2-0-1, then went on a 13-game losing streak, and since have won 4 of 5. So very roller coaster year for them. Coach Cody Price in his 7th year. That one swung on and missed, strike 2. This team finished 10-13 last year, 6-6. Chance to better that with this series here. This is the first of 2. Second game will be played on Tuesday as that one fouled back to the net. And 2-2 to Kovar. Down low. Another full count. See if Staff can get out of this one again. Again, just the one out here, top of the second. In there for strike number 3. Got him looking. Kovar will take a seat. It's going to be Jackson Boone, top of the lineup here. That one backed Boone off, but did come in again. And there for strike 1. Good looking pitch from Staff. So far, that first round through the lineup, 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, and a walk. And Boone looking at 1-1 here. Struck out his first time. Big cut and miss for strike number 2. This one chopped foul. Wind's going to pull that one probably into the next county by how fast that one was going. Here's a 1-2 pitch to Boone. Swung on and missed. Got him again. Second strikeout for Boone. Back here for the bottom of the second. Mustang bats have been quiet so far. And now a quick 0-2 to Anthony Torres. Chopper to third. This one's going to be a slow roller. Have to be a hell of a throw, and it is. Oh, he dropped it at the last second. Oh, he's saying on the transfer, so props to the moms here in the concession stand. Moms know best. And that will be the first out. I'm going to say he lost it on the transfer while throwing it to second. Kind of doing the workaround after you get it out. Now, Aaron Coe, usually batting in the ninth spot, moved up to sixth this afternoon. Letting it rip, and he's got the speed to beat the throw, but cannot. I've seen Coe do a lot of bunting this season, and he's got the speed to beat out a bunt, but glad to see him kind of open it up a little bit. Definitely would have beaten out that last slow dribbler, but impressive throw by Jackson Boone gets Flores. And this one, also a little dribbler, about 4 feet in front of the plate, and Andrew Hoyle is going to be out. Quick 1-2-3 inning. Brings us to the top of the third, where the Bear Bats will come up and try to add this lead. Already up 3-0 here. Coming back to the top of the third on Vype Live. Back here after that wonderful karaoke session from the PA announcer. You should hear his rendition of Purple Rain. It'll bring a tear to your eye. First pitch swung on. This is going to be another one chopped up, and somehow that made it into the booth here. Little souvenir. That one took one hop and had a funky spin on it, hit the back cabinets through the window. I think I might close this little fence I have. Keeping me honest. Good chopper to Fox, and Fox's throw just too high to Coronado. It's going to be a triple on the errant throw. Coronado keeps Fox there at third. So lead-off triple, Austin Tabela, after drawing a walk his first time, now gets a triple. Now brings up Peter Bacon, trying to not go the way of Jackson Boone. Had a strikeout this first time. Just like Boone, trying not to get that second strikeout here. Good pitch there from Staff, 1-1. Two-one pitcher to Bacon. Swung on and missed. There's been a lot of swings and misses from Bastrop today, and Staff has been dealing, but it's also been just aggressive bats from Bastrop. Chasing at ones by their knees. This one tipped, and thankfully going to be kept in by the fence. 2-2 count. Tabela on third. No outs here in the top of the third. Swung on and missed. Got him for strikeout number 5. Gotta say, of all the games I've seen Staff pitch, definitely has the most control this one. Had a couple batters in that first inning where he had some control issues. I believe it was Tabela who he had a 4-pitch walk to. Since then, kind of calmed down, getting ahead of batters, but behind right now, 1-0 to Caleb Brewer. Swung on into the gap. This one's going to drop over the head of the outfielder. And Brewer will head to third. Another triple that was over the head of Gabe Perez out there in left. Little gamesmanship from Fox, trying to get a little hidden ball trick. And some good sportsmanship there. Acknowledgement from Brewer, saying, I didn't fall for it. Luke Williams up to bat now. Another runner on third. Lead now 4-0. And again, pass ball. Lead to another run. 5-0. Brewer taking a little pose at the end of that. And now Hoyle going out to talk to staff and just kind of get on the same page. Bases are clear. 2 runs this inning. And we'll take a short break. After the conference, pitch to Boone is tipped and fouled back, 1-1. Still just the 1 out. Wind still staying strong here. Just on the outskirts of Austin, Texas. Appreciate you joining us here on this Saturday mid-morning, early afternoon, whatever you want to call it. Call that one a strike. Swung on and missed. Staff got him again. Strikeout number 6. Pitcher on pitcher. Staff trying to end the inning just like he did in the first, where Boone grounded out to second. Boone takes a look at that first pitch and just a bit outside. Hoyle tried to hold up there an extra half second, maybe get the call. And this one also outside in the dirt. This game's a 5-0 ball game, and, you know, hate to say it, but we are kind of used to the 0 for the MANOR offense. But it doesn't seem like Bastrop has done enough to score 5 runs here. This one fouled off. Staff has been dealing 6 strikeouts. Only given up 5 hits, but I believe 3 of those have been triples. Or a single turned into a triple by an errant throw. Only 1 walk. 2-2 count. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 7. And we head to the bottom of the third. Bastrop leading 5-0 here in MANOR. Coming back on Vype Live. Mustangs up to bat now, and a quick 0-2 count. To Wesley Donner. Gonna pinch hit here. And a quick strike 3 to Donner. That's the second strikeout of the afternoon for pitcher Owen Boone. David Chavez up to bat now, designated hitter. Boone's pitch outside, 1-0. That one down in the dirt, about 3 feet ahead of home plate. And between Boone and Staff, it's definitely been Staff getting the better of the batters, and yet he trails 5-0. Two one count to Chavez. Swung on and maybe even got a little tip on the way through, but 2-2 is the count. Just outside. Full count to Chavez. This one ripped to third. Cracking sound off the bat, but the quick throw to first. It's a quick 2 outs for the Mustangs. Top of the lineup now, Hunter Staff. Staff drawing a walk his first time up. Very patient at bat. Takes a look at strike 1 there. Just see the havoc the wind's playing out there on Boone. Hat blew off. And again, hat comes off, but another one to third. Can't handle it, but able to throw out Staff. Man, Jackson Boone has been playing some excellent third base for the Bastrop Bears. Able to get Staff out for the final out of the inning, and we head to the top of the 4th. Top of the fourth here, and first pitch swung on, and this one in foul territory. But it's going to be caught. What a play. Gabe Perez getting on his horse and going into foul territory. Elijah Vaquera giving him the opportunity. Now up Mason McClanahan. 0 for 1 tonight. This afternoon. Clouds are kind of making me guess if this is a night game or not. I haven't seen too much of the sun. It's been peeking through. It was peeking through a little bit during pregame warm-ups as staff misses high. Humidity has gone down over these last couple days. Did have a little condensation on the car this morning. Not yet in summertime swing in Central Texas. Temperature's still in the mid-70s. McClanahan looking at 3-0. That one catching the outside. Just the second time staff has thrown 3-0. First time it was a walk to Tabula. Trying to battle back here. Popped up this one. It's going to be another one over the fence. And didn't see where it landed. Might have caught the fence. And it did. I was backing away behind the bricks in front of me to my left, just in case that one tried to enter the booth again. Little check swing, and this one's going to drift into foul territory. Full count now. McClanahan staying in and battling. Top of the fourth here, just the one out for the Bears. And the one hop to the catcher draws a walk. Second walk of the afternoon by staff. 7 strikeouts. And just the 5 hits. Reed Kovar, number 9 batter. Struck out his first time up. Swung on and missed. And strike runner goes. Throw by Hoyle, not there in time. And McClanahan will take second base. McClanahan wants third. He's got a boost from the wind behind him. Kind of reached out and dinked foul. Kovar quickly at 0-2. stealing third. Again, had that boost from the wind, and also the drop ball helps. It's been a constant stream of runners on third by triples, mistakes by the infield. One, two to Kovar. This one chopped to second. It's going to be off the shoelaces of Zeke Flores. So another run will come in to score. Kovar gets his first hit. And we go to the top of the lineup, Jackson Boone. Trying to avenge his previous two at-bats. 0-2 with 2 strikeouts. But he's been a monster on the defensive end out there at third. Looking at 1-0 here. Now 2-0. We got the golf claps started out in the dugout. Always interesting to see how these kids stay entertained during the game. Softball, you hear a lot of energy. Baseball players, it seems to be just antics, and I think they're all right with that. Coronado slips and falls, but runner stays. I'll try and put on my master's voice if I can. Two-0 count here, fairway. Looking very green today. And back to first. That pitch is going to go wide, and we're going to go to second base here. And Kovar actually going to take third. And it's errors like that. You know, the simple throw to first. As a pitcher, you seem to do that pretty regularly. It's the pass balls. To Boone. And catching a little bit of the strike zone there. 2-1 now. .60 here, and this is dangerous territory, and this one popped up. It's going to be out of play. Just barely missing fans. Again, anything that pops straight up has gone back quickly. This wind has been unforgiving and has just not let up. It's really been the last few days here in Central Texas. It's been pretty breezy. Usually not used to 30 to 40 mile an hour wind gusts, and Staff gets him swinging. That is Boone's third strikeout of the afternoon. Staff just has his number today. 2 outs now, and number 5, Reed Tabula, up. Having a walk his first time around, then following that up with a triple. Missing outside, 1-0. And Kovar just on third, about a quarter of the way down, maybe a third of the way down, every time that pitch comes in, just in case of a drop. Trying to make this a 7-run ball game. Staff winds and deals, 1-0. A little bit inside now. Again, Staff working with 8 strikeouts, just 2 walks, and 6 hits. Now right down the middle for strike 1. Last time through the lineup, first time of the lineup, he has 3 strikeouts and 3 hits. Second time through the lineup, 3 hits and 4 strikeouts and a walk. Starting off this third time around, to Boone with a strikeout. This one chopped to short. Picasso not going to be able to make the throw. And Tableau will head to second. No one covering second. The ball dropped anyway by Flores. So Tabla continues his perfect afternoon of staying on base with a walk and 2 hits now. Here's another batter who struggled against Staff. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts is Peter Bacon. He and Boone have just been mirrors of each other at the plate. Now missing low, ball 1. Swung on, but a little tip is going to keep the runner at second. Batters 1 through 3 just really struggling today. And just as I say that, that one shot into the gap, left of center. Can't play the ball. And stays in at third. Another triple for Peter Bacon, or rather for the team. Peter Bacon's first hit of the afternoon, bringing in a couple more runs, making it 8-0. And a pass ball. This one bounced back. And it's going to score another run. Bounced back and seemed to have surprised Hoyle. And Bacon will come in to score. 8-0 now. Actually, you know, I did think there was only 1 runner last time, and maybe scoreboard operator just got ahead of me, rather ahead of the game, and saw the future at 8-0. Strike 1 to Caleb Brewer, 2 for 2 tonight. And reaches for that one, chopped it foul. Seems like every hit that Bastrop gets is either a single, they find themselves at third, maybe the next batter by a steal, a pass ball. It's been constant runners at third base today. 2-2, and Staff calls for time. Two count. Swung on and missed. Strike number 3. That ends the inning. Number 9 in the strikeout count for Staff. Team needs to provide some hits though. Down 8-0 here, bottom of the 4th. Dominic Picasso up and looking at ball one here, bottom of the fourth. Swung on and just missing the GoPro, hanging up for strike one, 1-1. Picasso swings and fouls this one back. Picasso already with a hit, the only hit by the Mustangs. Only 2 strikeouts, staff drawing a walk, and Picasso swings, drop strike 3. And that will be strikeout number 3. Fox 0 for 1 today. Third baseman. Trying to change that here. Team down 8-0. And now looking at 1-1. Last game, Fox went 0 for 2. It's just been a rough season for offense here in Manor. Again, on a 15-game losing streak. Fox catches a piece of that for 2-2. 15-game losing streak, being outscored 166-23. Average score of about 11-1. Last game was against Pflugerville High School last night. Finishing up that series, losing the first one 10-0, losing last night's game 16-2. Fox does not go around and will take a walk. Good patience at the plate. And now Zeke Flores up after striking out his first time around. Bottom of the fourth here, 1 out. On a very cloudy and very windy day. Again, I don't think the camera does it justice if you can hear it in my mic or in the broadcast. It is whipping out here. And Fox caught up in the pickle. Tag is applied. Out is made. So now no base runners for Flores. Now 2 outs, 1-1. Strike number 2. what we've seen. We've seen Flores and others today. A lot more patient for MANOR. And just like that, though, strike number 3. Owen Boone says, I don't need the hat, and strikes out Flores for the second time today. We head to the top of the 5th. Bastrop trying to end this one early. Chance to do so here. 8-0. Coming back after the break. Playing right field tonight and up to bat now is Luke Williams. Catching the outside corner. Quick 0-1. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Staff has been dealing. It's been really high risk, high reward though. 8 hits, 8 earned, and it's been a lot of those, a lot of pass balls. 2-2 to Williams. In the dirt, full count. And can't frame it. Hoyle trying to do his best, but Staff giving up the walk. His 3rd walk of the afternoon. Getting a walk every single time through the lineup. Tabla, McClanahan, and Williams. Pitcher Owen Boone up now, striking out last time. 0 for 2 on the day. This one, first shot. Boy, I don't know if you could have an easier catch to Flores. The ball not getting there fast enough for him to double up the runner at first. And Pike now at first, taking the place of Coronado. So Owen Boone goes 0 for 3 so far. Elijah Vaquera 1 for 2 on the day. Just a bit inside. Luke Williams still on first after his walk. 1-0 now, just the 1 out, top of the 5th. Swung on, this one ripped into right field. It's going to drop and for extra bases. The throw in from Coe, and it's going to be a triple for Boone, and Williams is going to come home, and it's going to be an inside the park home run. There's the 2 runs. Run rule is in effect now. And now they put up 11-0, but pretty sure there were only 2 runners on, and it was 8-0. And Staff back to his count at 1-1. Catching outside, 1-2. Third time through the lineup, still just giving up 3 hits this time around. McClanahan up now, yet to record a hit. That went inside for ball 2. They always say that third time through the lineup is where things start to go bad, but still only 3 hits each time through the lineup. They've just all been triples, or the last one inside the park home run. Down in the dirt, count is now full. Staff working with 9 strikeouts. And headed to second. Throw from Hoyle. It's going to be a 1-hopper, not able to make it in time. It's going to be instead of a walk, it's going to lead to a double. Now Reed Kovar. Final time through this lineup again. And we'll have Jackson Boone up after this. Again, just the 1 out. Kovar 1 for 2 on the afternoon, getting a hit his last time around, a triple. Swung on and missed. Little hesitation there from Kovar. Waiting for it to come in and then missing it. Runner goes to third. And I think 0 for 10 on the slide attempt, but 10 out of 10 on the steal attempt for Mr. McClanahan. It's one of the few things that Bastrop needs to improve on. If you're just watching this game, and that one fouled back, 2-2. And strikeout number 10 on the day for Staff. That'll be it for Mr. Staff. Bumping up against that pitch count. 10 strikeouts, 3 walks, 9 hits, leading to 10 runs. Scoreboard out here says 11. So I will change my scoreboard to 11. Now McClanahan going into second with the walk, but it was a pass ball, so he made his way to second. Then had that steal attempt to third. Just talking to his coach now, and he came up and started laughing with his third base coach about that slide attempt, and now they're just kind of looking, is it maybe something with a hamstring? Did he get caught in the dirt with his cleats? Just out there talking about it. He's been doing a little stretching on that left hamstring, and going to stay in the game, no doubt about that, but just hoping nothing more serious is there. His coach asking him if he's feeling all right, and we will have pitching change and see Dominic Picasso up on the mound, and Jackson Boone will be up to the plate after this break. Dominic Picasso up on the mound, and Jackson Boone 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts, but different pitcher now. I'm sure he's thankful Mr. Staff went up against his pitch count. This one up and inside. Staff and Picasso just switching now, so Staff going to play short. And a tip ball, bringing it to 1-2. Again, run rule is in effect, so if score holds after the next inning, MANOR down to their last 3 outs, and game will come to an early end here on this Saturday. But the 2-2 pitch now to Boone. And Picasso just a little bit out of control in his pitches. A couple inside, a couple high. Swung on and tipped into the fence. Down low, count is now full. Inside pitch leads to a walk, and Boone will get on base for his first time this afternoon, and that'll bring up Austin Tabela. Been probably the most active hitter, most active on the bases for the Bears, getting a walk his first time around, followed by a couple hits. He's got a couple other teammates, Caleb Brewer and Elijah Vaquera, with a couple hits to their name. McClanahan reaching on 2 walks. but Tabla is the only one reaching on all 3 plate appearances. And just as I say that, I can make out the number. Again, this is not very broadcaster friendly. Numbering is going to be number 34, Zach Lee. Swung on and missed for strike 2. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Swung on and missed for strike number 3. That'll end the inning. And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Mustangs down to their last 3. Anthony Torres up now and looks at strike 1. Torres 0 for 1 today. Little tip of the bat, and that will quickly make an 0-2. And too far outside for ball 1. Owen Boone still on his 2nd time through the lineup. This one swung on. It's going to pop up into foul territory. Again, Bastrop has yet to win by run rule this season. All 7 of their wins coming in 7 innings. 1-2 to Torres. Down in the dirt. This one popped up from Torres. Center fielder giving chase, but it's going to drop, and Torres is going for extra bases. And he's going to try and make it to third, and does, standing up. So great opportunity here. Second hit of the afternoon. First one by Dominic Picasso, second bat of the game. And now up Aaron Coe, playing right field and batting 6 today. Usually wearing 9 and batting 9th. And tip ball straight back into the screen. This one's going to be tipped foul. Quick 0-2. In the dirt from Boone. And good no pass ball. Keeping Torres at third. This one, again, tipped straight back to the fence. Down the dirt, good eye from Coe. Quickly making it 2-2. This one swung on, it's a drifting foul. And Boone makes another incredible catch. Boy, almost like a snow cone in his glove. Man, Boone has made some prime-time plays. A couple backhanded grabs and one charging and throw to first. It's a great defensive afternoon for the third baseman. And Wesley Donner, this is Andrew Hoyle. 0 for 1. That one down low. Count is 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 to Hoyle. Again, 12 of the 20 losses by Manor this season have come by run rule, and that one down low for 2-2. Staring another one in the face here. 2-2, 1 out. That one chopped to third. And there's Boone. And getting Torres out at the plate. So Hoyle will pick up a hit. And pinch hitting Shane Pike. One on, 2 outs. And first pitch swung on, and Boone's going to let the shortstop take it. And the throw to first is in time. That is the game, ladies and gentlemen. After 5 innings, Bastrop takes this one 11-0, improving 8 and 17 in 1, and 6 and 7 in the district. MANOR losing to, dropping to 2 and 21, 0 and 13 in district play. These two teams will play again on Tuesday, the 26th at 7 p.m. That game is going to be at Bastrop High School. We thank you for spending your Saturday afternoon with us. For Tyler Alsas, all the fine folks at Vype Media, we appreciate everyone coming out and spending their afternoon with us. Hope to see you on another broadcast here on Vype Live.